quick as
There we
well.
go.
It's just a couple. If there's a queue.
All right, and we're in winners finals right now.
Yeah, if there's like a
Strongpig and HarBBs, after making clean runs through bracket,
Alright guys, I'll be right back, okay?
and we're off. So both these guys 3-0'd their winners semis.
Are these the 1 and 2 seed as well?
Yes, this is 1 and 2 seed.
Okay, this is a very, very stacked winners final then.
Indeed. And quite an interesting matchup as well. How often do you see Dedede Bowser Jr.?
I don't know. How often do you see either of them separately, let alone together?
Yeah.
The projectile game between these two as well is fascinating.
Yeah.
Dedede's sucking and his spiky, as well as the cannon and little wind-up mecha boy.
Indeed. I mean, we could see Dedede inhaling some Mecha Coopers. That could even play into this matchup at all if Strongpig.
They both have really strong zoning ability as well.
Yeah, but like strong in like a weird way, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're not at all.
Like a Faust kind of.
Yeah, they're not at
Teddy.
all like traditional zoners, but
Yeah.
their zoning tools have insane niche use cases.
Yeah. It's
That's a nice back air.
like zoning
Strongpig.
options instead of.
Yeah, being hard zoners. But yeah, Strongpig reads that up B past ledge and just spaces out the Bowser Jr. hammer with his own.
Plus, Bowser Jr.'s side B can cover a lot of space after, you know, throwing a cannonball or throwing a mecha and then following up side B straight away.
Yeah.
Is an amazing rushdown after the zoning.
Yeah, and there's some ranges with it where it's just not reactable. Wow, that's a crazy just a full hop bear to call out the up B after the side B landing.
Ah yes, all those words. Ooh, wow. The actual collision between the mecha and the spike.
Yeah, Gordo and Mecha Cooper just deleting each other. Strongpig just giving that Mecha Cooper a jab one, letting it go on its way. Ooh. Nah, Dedede makes that. That's really good drift from Strongpig. Really good awareness of his character's recovery.
Just waiting for the cart kill.
Strongpig's
Explosion off stage.
pulling ahead.
Ooh.
He's still on his first stock here, even though damage is racking up. Damage is also racking up on HarBBs right now.
That non-traditional zoning tool of just the mecha being there.
Yeah, Mecha is it's more of a trap, you know. You don't want to fall into it. And as we've seen, HarBBs is lethal of comboing. If you forget where Mecha is and you let that hit you, sometimes you're just dead. Strongpig just trying to get off ledge, but I mean he's Dedede, so he doesn't really mind taking the damage as long as it doesn't take the stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. The crowd is on his side too. Go straight through the Gordo. Oh, what? What?
It's alright, it's alright. This is the...
I mean...
That's unfortunate. We don't... We don't know if we'll ever get an explanation for that one. But thanks Nintendo, that's all we have to say.
Yeah.
HarBBs back at ledge now. It's a really good shark from Strongpig. I noticed him using that a lot against me in friendlies, and I still couldn't figure out how to punish it.
That's one of the beauty of traditional but non-frequency used characters.
Yeah, exactly. Seeing that they just you play someone who mains a character you don't see often, and they just have this option you never thought of or you never saw with that character because you've only played them twice. And both of these players have that in buckets. They have so much weird setups and stuff that you don't see other character mains doing, but they got.
Trying to see what's safe on block, what's which tilts counter which. The air.
Ooh, is that dead? Not yet. HarBB's got a good DI. He was aware of which side he was popping out and held out. But now that is.
That moment when Big Hammer.
Yep. I mean, that's the Dedede game plan right there. It's get them at ledge and obliterate them.
Yeah, we call that the Dedede special.
Indeed. I mean, you see that Strongpig is just so good at ledge trapping. He just seems to know every option before it happens. He's just ready.
His awareness of his the situational awareness around the edge.
Yeah, his ledge trapping is nuts. He's always aware of what his opponent could be doing, and he seems to always just have every single option covered. Even though I'm sure there's some way to break it. It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, against a lesser player, trying to do the exact same against Bowser Jr. when you're not used to it, it'd be easy to make mistakes. However, Strongpig just knows which are the strongest options.
Ooh, we've got the music counter pick going as well.
Ooh.
Now this is hype.
Mate, with the empty character slot in the middle, I was like, wait, Mashing Mayhem is a character in Smash?
Alright, starting off on small battlefield now. I wonder if this stage will do much different. Or if it really is just small PS2. Pretty aggressive start off, both of these guys. Both just trying to both go in and get set up at the same time. Sort of just loosely tacking on damage to each other, getting the matchup moving. I feel like it's that high percent and confirmed percent where both of these players want to be. Both of them have crazy confirms.
Yeah, it's a very confusing loop. Cool.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of neutral, footsie, zoning, mid-range, like.
The neutral is very strange in this matchup.
They both have very interesting pokes as well.
Indeed.
The interaction between the characters with their pokes.
I feel like it's common, especially at like our level and like zoners of like. Do they just do this all the time, or was that like actually big brain? Did him chucking out that mecha and then it's slowly walking back into a confirm? Was that planned? Same with like loads of like Gordo bounce stuff. Is it planned, or is it just like when players have that feeling, they just feel that this setup will work, or have they labbed this for 3,000 hours?
Or if they just like, I feel like a lot of these non-traditional like projectiles and zoning tools just really are like, oh, Dedede, not Dedede, Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong, yeah.
Like, oh, bananas.
Bananas.
Or like Zelda's bomb. Those I feel like are the most traditional, non-traditional projectiles.
Yeah.
That you have to actually use strategy for, instead of just like playing Reed and just like fireball, or playing high laser.
Ooh, that's a nice confirm for HarBBs to pull back the first stop.
That is a good example of what you were just talking about. Was that the biggest brain play that we've seen so far? Oh.
No, I know HarBBs labs those. I've watched him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Strongpig pulls it back though. See. It looks pretty dire for HarBBs now, but this is Dedede against a Bowser Jr. who has those confirmed. So we could see a crazy combo, but Strongpig's playing strong. And I know Strongpig's SDI is pretty cracked as well. Oh, I didn't update the scores. I'm going to have to edit that in post.
Yeah, I will also say it's an interesting matchup of different archetypes of players, where Harvey is a more experienced with traditional fighters. So you see like the zoning tools, they're much more common in games like especially anime games, Guilty Gear. Not so much, like Tekken or Street Fighter. But so getting used to like those kind of interactions and getting used to them.
Oh, it goes for the up smash. Reed's Harvey's going past the ledge. Doesn't get it. Yeah, he's still out the jab.
Strongpig does have the Capcom Cup level of like smash footsies if that's even something that can be said.
Yeah, can Dedede have footsies? That's a real question.
I mean, Smash just takes all of the regular concepts for fighting games and
kind of throws a lot of them out the window. Oh, he's coming up. He gets Gordo. Wow, the mecha trades back the Gordo.
The mecha is an actual beast.
We've been watching this matchup for like 5 minutes and I just didn't even realize that.
Yeah, mate, he's toned, bro. He's toned.
Oh! Off the top from Gordo.
This is nail-biting stuff.
It is.
And so interesting to see the just the interactions between these characters. It's just not something like, let alone online watching you know, any type of competitive, but especially here, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd say these are characters that you do see a little more often on Wi-Fi, but at the same time, they're still pretty rare.
My comments.
Underutilized.
Underutilized, definitely. Especially ever since Pelly dropped Dedede. What a loser, am I right, guys?
Hey, Pelly.
Hey, because I know Pelly watches every single one of our VODs, obviously.
This is the most
Most stacked weekly in the UK.
This is the most watched, what's it called, local in the UK, and you can't prove us wrong.
No, 100%.
At all.
That Monday meltdown on VG Bootcamp, what is that? I've never been, and I've never SD'd live on that stream either.
VG Bootcamp asked us to, take over their channel.
All the time, constantly, like every day. But yeah, anyways, back to the game. Strongpig off with a pretty start. Ooh, we went for the dash at 2 frame. But HarBBs gets there right before it comes out.
The pressure with the mecha into the side B is just so. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, HarBBs is really good at pressuring, but even though DDDs are heavy and slow, like he has a lot of tools to deal with that pressure.
It's like
Wow, the cannonball just dropping. That's a nice trick that HarBBs has.
Yeah. Oh. Strongpig starting to look with HarBBs, zoning into into rushdown, if you know what I mean. The pressure that you can apply with both, mecha into side B or cannon into side B, but Strongpig does just have those counter options on lock. He just knows which tilts.
Yep.
Knows which tilts, which smashes, just to use to counter that, to avoid the rushdown pressure.
Indeed. I mean, you see a lot of it comes from him just literally catching mecha and throwing it straight back.
Yeah.
Or just using Gordo to go straight over. Because while he still takes the mecha, it's not as much. Wow, the double cannon almost popping his shield.
Be like that.
Wow, that's a crazy reversal.
Cross up. I mean, the reverse.
Strongpig was waiting on the mash, looking to cover that mash out, and HarBBs reversals him for it, which is crazy. I normally never mash out of that DDD neutral B because I'm so scared of getting covered. But HarBBs confidently just back airs.
There are 2 stages in any fighting game, which is you're like, mashing is bad. You should never mash. Learn how to not. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Stocking him in with the mecha in hand and then just internally combusting.
I didn't. I was wondering whether or not it would track that he was holding meta after he got inhaled. Oh, nice. Right before Jet Hammer comes out.
Is that DDD's up tilt that goes over his head?
No, this is with the spinny one or
no,
the
one where
big swing. That's up smash.
Yeah. Just that mix up. It's just insane.
Yeah.
Especially with the options that are being used in this map.
It's just a. It's just such a brutal flowchart on ledge.
Yeah, exactly. The Gordo into hit stun, into into big hammer.
The big hammer. Yeah, because if you think that you can deal with it by hitting the Gordo, you're dead. You got to hard respect it. But like, the last thing you want against DDD is letting your ledge invincibility run out. So what do you do?
Ooh.
Wow.
See one cannonball. What about second?
HarBBs gotta find this stock pretty soon. I mean, 46% right now is really not a lot to make back against DD. Nice.
See, just need to make one move.
Nice. Just side B through the Gordo, sending it back at him to kill.
It's so interesting. Usually DDD is so comfortable in, as a heavy that wants to usually just get in and use his options next to people instead of being spaced out. But with Bowser Jr., he with keeping him at a distance and then rushing him down, Dedede actually wants to keep him at a little bit longer distance. See?
Yeah, I think Dedede excels in the mid range. So Strongpig is just like really patiently using a lot of defensive options to make it look like HarBBs can get in and then countering him once he enters mid range. Ooh, oh, he armored through it. Last stock now. Sense of racking up.
I believe we should edit
so even.
Learning interactions between moves 101.
Oof. HarBBs has to pick up this game if he wants to extend the set. Oh my goodness, the cannon saved him from getting smacked there. Oh, the rapid jab coming up for the up smash out shield.
Okay, now what's gonna happen?
What's the ledge trap?
Mate, the mech is still.
He's just waiting center stage. He does not want to get reversed by Strongpig. He knows how quickly Strongpig can convert if he takes ledge.
Strongpig just does not want Bowser Jr. to be next.
That's a kill. HarBBs takes the game.
Now see, this is why you don't want
This set is heating up. No. If you let him get in too close and shield, and you get up out of shielded, that's curtains. That's absolutely curtains.
I mean, Strongpig's so strong at just denying the rush down the space that Bowser Jr. gets into, but eventually you can't avoid just letting one slip every once in a while. You know?
Yeah,
even gods are fallible.
eventually, the conditioning and the option checks, if HarBB successfully calls out an option from one of those approaches, he knows how to punish super hard, as we've seen.
Out of the analysts in this pairing, how many levels of Yomi do you believe are being activated right now?
All of them. Wow, interesting Mech Cooper Gordo reactions. The projectile counterplay in this matchup is so goofy. I'm kind of starting to really love it.
Oh mate, especially it's been developing. Each,
they're playing off of how each other use their projectiles and how, we're now at another layer. They started playing off of how each other use their projectiles. Now they're playing off of that.
Yeah. Oh, see,
the side B into the cannon, batting the Gordo back.
It gets to the point where so many projectiles are going on. I didn't notice that cannonball. It just probably just whips it out on. Now see, he threw the cannonball off the left there, just in case, covering the option of getting Dedede. You know, hitting him over. Oh, I see.
I think as well, with Bowser Jr. cannon, he can use it to essentially boost his momentum. So it's like a niche movement tool as well. Yeah, see how it goes a little bit back there.
Yeah.
So a full charge would actually send it quite far forward. Ooh. I mean, you know what? It's better. I was gonna say it's better to take the Gordo than the Jet Hammer, but Strongpig goes down there, nice clean forward air follow up with a footstool. Oh my God, what is happening? Did he just footstool him off stage? What is going on?
It is.
Oh my God, the spot dodge up tilt.
Oh no.
The inhale. This matchup is really developing into something right now. HarBBs is trying to find footstool combos. Strongpig is just trying to extend his lead. Oh wow, I get hit back to him.
Covering all these options with projectiles, and then there does come a point where you expect to cover the projectile, and it's just nah, just normal. Just use a normal, just use a tilt or a smash.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
But that is the interesting thing though, is aerials hit back Gordo and catch Mecha, so there'll be oh my God, what is happening?
Wait, is this Mario All-Stars Tennis? Oh
wow. Oh, good air dodge way. Is that gonna kill?
Oh my
wow, on Dedede across all of PS2. There was a lot of percent there. So it shouldn't be too surprising, but actually again, he just I wasn't a 0 to death.
Well, I mean,
0 to death is when he combos the other person from 0 to death, not when he's at 0 to their death.
Oh yeah.
That was a quick cleanup from Strongpig. He just comes down fresh.
Technical perfect. See, Smash just spits in the face of regular fighting.
Oh yeah, 100%. We just.
It works.
I mean, we call moves sex kicks. Why?
It's such a beautiful game. It's such a after years of the traditional FGC and melee.
That's not killing.
Ultimate coming out was so good for the Smash community and the FGC in general. I think it just brought enough variety and interesting. Shook things up.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, HarBBs is. I was about to say not taken down for a while. Last stock pretty dire, but he misses. Strongpig misses the eye on that cannon. I wasn't expecting it. I guess not missing the eye, more either not being ready or not knowing the angle. He might have just been trying to input dash back or something. We'll never know. Oh, it's a good up smash. Surprised that doesn't kill yet. Oh, that up hit could have, but it doesn't connect. That's it. That's a strong hit.
Nice.
And the set goes to Strongpig.
Very, very nice.
Indeed. As Strongpig just said, HarBBs was learning the matchup, but Strongpig's excellent game plan just
knowing
managing to pull him through.
Stages.